everyone. So I wanted to do a quick video. This is really gonna be quick because I just wanted to show you guys what my new planner looks like and what the inside looks like, because I posted a photo on Instagram to show you guys my newest planner lady, and some of you were curious to see what the inside looks like and just wanted to know more about it. So for those of you who are not familiar with this brand, this is Mulberry from England. I think they're famous for their bags, but they also make agendas. Apparently they've been making agendas for quite a while. I was just not familiar with it. But when I first saw this, it was the previous design and it was slightly too bulky for me. So I liked it, but I just wish that the design would be a little bit different. And when I saw the updated design, I had to just get it because it was perfect. And it was just so beautiful that I just had to have it. And there is a functional side to this, and I'll show you that really quickly. And that's gonna be on the inside. So to start with, I don't know if in other countries it's different, but in the US, if you go online, they only have the black color and this brown color. And initially I ordered a black color. I'm actually going to maybe insert a photo of that in this video. And so I ordered it online and I went to pick it up, and I just had this gut feeling that, I don't know, I just wanted to open it right there and just to see it, just in case I didn't like it, I can return it right away. So I opened it, it was black, it was beautiful, but then I also wanted to see the brown one just to make sure that the black one is the one that I definitely wanted. So I asked the guy, he came over with the brown one, and I mean, look at this. So I was literally standing at the store for like 20 minutes going back and forth and trying to decide, and eventually I decided to go with the brown one, especially because I just bought a black croco mat from Gillio, which is perfect, and I am going to be selling my Rust medium Campania, so I felt like I needed a brown in my planner family rather, and so that's the one I picked, and I'm really happy with this decision. And just so you know, the guy explained to me that the black leather and the brown leather are actually two different types of leather, and they're going to age slightly differently. The black one is going to become more supple and softer, I think that's what he said, and the brown one will kind of just maintain its shape better. I might have heard it differently. I was just so focused on trying to pick a color. So I highly encourage you to go to the store and just check them out if you're interested. So here we go. This is a brown Mulberry Agenda, and this is the A6 size, which is kind of unusual because I feel like many luxury brands just stick with the standard Filofax sizes, and I'm not sure if Filofax actually has A6 size. So for example, for Louis Vuitton, they have a PM, which is the pocket size, and then the MM, which is the medium size in Filofax, and then they have the A5, which is GM in the Louis Vuitton. But I think Mulberry, I might be wrong, but just judging from their website, they only had the A6 size agenda, but this is perfect for me, so I'm not complaining. So when I open this up, the inside is this beautiful smooth brown leather, and the outside is more pebbled, and I really like that because I do really like the pebbled look, but I think if that was on the inside it would be too rustic for me, so I really like that. And I love this gold ring, and this just the brass detail is perfect. This lock is beautiful. And if you're interested in a black one, the inside is the same as this, so it's the exact same leather, the exact same color, except that the outside would be black. And hardware is also gold, unless you get the crockle version, which they also have, and that one is really beautiful too, but that one comes in a silver ring, and I didn't like silver ring, so I didn't get that one. But the pricing wise, it was very similar. It wasn't that much more to get the crockle. But anyways, so this the Mulberry insert actually came with the agenda when I bought it, so this was free of charge. But if the guy said that if you wanted to buy it, it's $25, which is a really good deal in my opinion for a very nice set of inserts with really, really nice paper. So on the front cover, there's just one flap here, and obviously you cannot go over this flap to cover up the lock because the strap needs to come through. This piece of key needs to come through. So you have to keep this area clear. So what I am gonna do is just put smaller stickers in here, which fits pretty well. Anyways, so this gold ring, the brass ring, is not Krause rings because it doesn't say Krause, but I don't know. I mean, just from my knowledge, I think the Krause ring always comes with Krause on top of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think these are Krause rings. But anyway, so you get this nice little dashboard with Mulberry on it, and it's a beautiful like a blue-green, dark blue-green. It's really, really beautiful against the brown. So I think I'm gonna keep that. And there's another one. By the way, I kind of took out some of these inserts, so it's not perfectly in order the way it came in. So some of these dividers were used to divide up some of the sections, but that might be out of order right now. And then they give you this 2020 week to view diary inserts. So when you open it, you have the owner's information, birthdays and anniversary. So you have one page with all the months and then blank lines underneath. And then you have events. I think these are not, oh, this is Mulberry Global Cultural Dates 2020. And then you have more of that here. And you have personal notes. You have a couple pages of that. And then you have Worldwide Holidays 2020, which is quite cool. So you have a lot of pages for that. Religious holidays. And then you have this year at a glance calendar for 2020, which I really like. And then you have this section with all the year at a glance on 2 pages. And then you have 2021 also, which is very nice. And then you have the subway. I think this is for London. I think it looks like the London subway map. And then you have world time zones, and then you have more personal notes. Quite generous with the notes. And then this is my favorite. So I've never quite seen anything like this, but it's just like a fold out yearly plan, and it has from December of last year until January of next year. And then it will gray out the parts that's not part of that month, and then it will start from the 1st. And then the Saturday and Sundays are grayed out, just so you can see that at a glance. And then each row is 1 month, which I've never seen before, so that's really cool. So that's 2020 year to view calendar. And then you have more personal notes. Oh, just one. And then you start the monthly or weekly. And I love this because this is vertical, because I love vertical schedule format weekly on 2 pages. So this is really nice, and it also has the page marker on the side, so you can rip that off if you want. I never do that, but I think some people like to do that, so that if you're into that, this is really nice. And then so you just have January until obviously until January, no, actually December of this year. And then they give you this huge stack of, look at how many pages this is. You have this much personal notes, so it's just notes pages, which is really nice. And I also like how small the distance is from line to line. And of course you have the logo, Mulberry logo, which is really beautiful. And then you have this section of contacts. Again, also very generous with the contacts. I happen to really need the contact sheets. I was just going to, before I bought this, I thought I was just going to print out inserts from my Etsy shop. Because I do have quite a few A6 inserts, and I was going to actually print out a lot of the contacts inserts, but I'm just going to use this because this is perfect. I don't have to print out more inserts. And then they give you these tabs with, I think this is meant for contacts, so it has A, B, C, D, E, the alphabets, but I think I'm actually going to use this, and you have more of these dividers, which is really cool. I think I'm definitely going to use these somehow throughout the planner. And I think I might use these tabs by covering up the letters and put in my own descriptions there to use as dividers, because I quite like how slim these dividers are, so it doesn't take up too much space. And on the back side you have, this is why I bought this, on the back side you have this flap, and I'm going to be using that with for my A6 Nanami Cafe Note. So this is for those of you who are not familiar with my planning system, I'm basically using this blank notebook from Nanami Cafe Note, and this is essentially my bullet journal. I'll link the setup video down below, but I didn't want to give up using a bullet journal, but I also needed rings, I feel like, for everyday carry. So this book this binder I'm gonna be using as my everyday carry in place of the gray Giglio Punto that I used to have. So I have listed that on Facebook. If you're interested, you can go check it out and let me know if you want to buy it from me. And then on the back you just have this little card that says Mulberry. I'm going to keep it there. And then you have I'm just going to take it out just to show you the pockets. You have the logo here, and then you have this overall outline of like a stitching for the pockets, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets here for cards and whatnot. And then you have another pocket here, which might be useful for, you know, more stickers or post-its or what have you. And then there's this pen loop, which is decent sized. I think it's bigger than the Punto pen loop. Well, actually, let me compare it. So I have this zebra Sarasa that was in my Giglio A5, and let's see if it fits. Oh, it actually fits. So I think this is actually pretty decent sized pen loop to fit a normal pen. And then that's it. So normally I don't think I'm gonna have this much inserts in my planner. I'm going to probably be carrying half of that, but even if I wanted to carry this much inserts with my note binder, I would pull out the pen loop, obviously, to make room for my notebook. And then I just want to show you that the strap is quite long so that you can still fit everything if you wanted. So that's quite nice, which is this is the reason why I bought this, because I intend to use this like as a hybrid binder with notebook system. So the only thing to me, even though it's beautiful, I'm a little bit worried about this part because I know with normal wear and tear, it's going to scratch, but and you know, I expressed my concern to the salesperson, and he said that there is a process that they're utilizing to make these brass hardwares. It is plated, but it's they put some special coating above it so that it's a lot more durable than, say, what you would think. And they offer 18 months warranty. So if you had any issues with the coating here or the hardware or just generally anything, you can bring it into the store and they can take care of it for you, apparently. I'm obviously not a member of Mulberry, so I can't speak for them, but that's what I think I heard. Maybe I heard it wrong, but I just want to let you know if you're interested. And so yeah, this is really beautiful. I think it's just I think it's quite professional, and I don't feel embarrassed taking this out in a professional setting because to be honest, with the Louis Vuitton Agenda, even though I love it, sometimes I do feel a little bit weird when I'm taking it out because it is so branded. Even though I love the monogram pattern, I just think this is a lot more understated and just classy. Not saying the Louis Vuitton is not classy, I obviously love it, but this just it has no branding on top, and you know, it's just very nice, beautiful looking. So now because I'm still concerned about this and I don't want to see any scratches, at least for now because it's new, I am carrying this inside my Gilio pouch because, interestingly enough, this does not come with a dust bag. So for now I'm using my Gilio pouch. I might eventually think of getting a dust bag for it, just because I don't know, just because I don't feel comfortable having the hardware getting scratched in my bag. So yeah, this is my sorry, Mulberry Postman's Lock A6 size ring binder. Thank you for watching. Bye.